Happy Sunday Search fans, we're back again, and since last week, look what's happened. So there's progress. So unlike an Elton John farewell tour, this is actually it. This is the last thing that we're going to be doing on here. I'm going to turn the sensitivity down on the machine and just pretty much just go over the top. Walk around at 200 miles an hour and just see what we find. When they put these poles in, it's a team of two. They travel all around. That's just what they do for a living. They travel all the way around Europe, I presume. Nice geezers. I spoke to them the other day. And what they've got is, to all intents and purposes, a drill bit on the end of a digger. And they drill down, put the holes in, level them up, and fill the holes back in. So there's lots of spoils. You can see from the ground it's all been turned over. So I'm just going to rush around and see what we can find pretty much on the top. It's just under the 1,000,000 degrees today, so we're going to be as quick as we can. Right, I shall see you hopefully on the first, I won't call it a hole, we'll call it a scrape. Today we're going to go for a scrape. I'll see you on the first scrape. Ta-da. Right, we're pretty much in the centre of the field, which I haven't really done. I've done around the edges and then concentrated on the bits where we found decent bits before, but I've not really done the actual middle of it. I've seen other people do it. So there's the hole. Well, it's not a hole, is it? It's a scrape. That's an example. That's what I'm doing. I'm just turning over the top. And we have got a little bit of lead, but looking by the shape of it, I would say that's an old lead seal. Can we see that? No markings on it, but that's quite an old. Oh, is that? Yeah, maybe once we give that a clean up, maybe back at the ranch or later on. Yeah, I think there might be something on it. We'll have a look at that in a while. There you go. That's a tiny little lead seal. Fantastic. Okay, and what do we reckon that is? Midget spinning top. Stylus from a Roman record player. Answers on a postcard too. There you go. Mystery find. I think it's an old tip really, isn't it? We shall see. We'll clean it up. We have something that is not a tunic button. Make the most, people. Make the most. We're not too sure what it is. It's one of them. If ever you've wanted one of them, I found one. I think as one of them's go, it's a pretty good one of them's. Absolutely no idea. One-sided. Bit of furniture mount to go around had the handle coming out of there maybe. I really don't know. There we go. Looks like it was red maybe in its day. Maybe not, maybe I'm talking rubbish. Well, it said officially it's one of them. Excellent news. Here we go. Brilliant. I do believe we have a coin. If I come out of the shadow and turn around, we have got. That looks like I placed it, doesn't it? Doesn't that look dodgy? I haven't. I've not looked at it. I do not know that was a penny. It's very toasted. We can probably get a recognisable monarch over it once I get the spray on it back at the when I stop at half time. We got a coin, ladies and gentle spoons, for the first time in quite a few visits. We got a coin. We might be able to get something off of that. We'll have a look in a minute. Woo! I think we got a buckle. These could be absolutely any age, to be honest. Quite a heavy one. Bit of corrosion there where that's obviously where the pin attached. That's corroded on. That's quite nice. Haven't got an age on that one yet. It doesn't. I mean, you learn as you go along, but this one doesn't feel that old. You ought to get it home and trace it to the 14th century or something then. No, I don't think it's that old. But hey, it's a buckle. It's not a tunic button. So we're happy with that. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Now, you know what I've said about the ground being disturbed and this place being absolutely full of tunic buttons. How about that sitting on top? There we go. I'm not even going to pick that up. I'm going to leave it. Somebody else can have that. Somebody walking their dog in a couple of years' time and think, oh, look at that, I've just found that. I'm not even bringing that home. Saying that, look, there's one. And look, eyes only, eyes only. There's another one. Look at that, look. That's what I mean when the place is full. This is obviously the place where they camped, right in the middle. Right, that's it. I've had it with these buttons, no more. Right at the top of the field again. I'm just racing through this now. Time's getting on. I just want to not miss anything. And we have a little star. Quite crude. Which again I presume is some kind of taken from a horsey, or I don't know, what do you reckon? That's quite a regular hole in the middle. I think that's quite old. Oh, I'm quite happy with that. We'll clean that up and see what that looks like later on, shall we? That'll be interesting. Excellent find. Happy with that. Are we ready? I'll come out of the shadow. Check this out. I've only just turned it over. I can see what it is. How about that then? Clean it off a little. Oh, it's even got its pin. Oh my word. There we go, look at that. Now that is pretty special. That is absolutely lovely. I presume I'll have to check. I would say that was military, and if it is military, if it is what I think it is, it belongs to the Buffs regiment, which is my grandfather's regiment, which is weird. I think that is. I might be wrong. I won't commit myself just yet, but that is gorgeous. I'm so happy with that. Happy with a pin. I'll be wearing that tomorrow. You watch until Mrs. Wifey sees it, and then she said, "Oh, I'll have that. You watch. It will happen." Right, one more hole and then we're done, I think. Now, I was just about to discard this as a bit of rubbish. I picked it up, pulled it out the hole and thought, oh, it's a bit of junk, I'm not going to bother with that. But I think, given the shape, I think that's half of an old Croto belt. And, can you see that? That's patterned. That's pretty cool. Better if it was complete. I mean, they are really good when they're complete. You had to find one, especially if it's still got the bit inside, P I think they call it, inside. And you pick it up and you give it a clean, take it home, clean it out, and it's the first time it's rung for 300 or 400 years. That's pretty cool. I like that. I'm happy with that. Excellent work. Like that. Wish it was complete. I thought I'd show you this lot before I have a sort out. That's the sum total of today. Well, actually it's not. I must have left about 2 dozen of the tunic buttons just on the surface. I'm not taking any more home. I've never ever left stuff behind before. Well, I've put stuff to the edge of fields before, but I've just left them. Other people can have them. Other people can find them when they're walking their dogs in 5 years' time. It'll make their day. So we've got the Croto belt. We've got the lovely dragon. We've got some furniture pieces, buckles, old bits of rubbish, tunic. Old clay marble. Oh, I haven't seen one of them for a long time. I'll tell you about them later on. This is I won't be able to show you it right now, but it's a young head Victoria. So that's over 130, 140 years old. That's not bad. Okay, I will give some of it a clean up and I'll see you back at the ranch. Welcome back to the ranch, search fans. We've had a bit of a clean up on some of these. Not all of them. I left a lot of them in the bag. You saw that little lead seal. Don't think it was anything that great, so I've left that downstairs in the bag. Clay marble, If they were about 1870, you got all the marbles that they started going into mass production, but I don't think that is one. Don't know. Jury's out about that, but hey, we're metal detectors anyway. Buckle could be from any time. Nice patina on it. Obviously had an iron pin on it at once upon a time. Can't really take that. This, believe it or not, is a Young Head Victoria. Can we focus on that? Just about there. You can just about get the outline. That's from 1867, which is 100 years older than me. How about that? That's quite good. Pewter button. We get them quite a lot, don't we? This, not too sure. I think that's quite old. I do think that's quite old. I don't know. I'm going to do some work on that, try and investigate that a bit more, because that hole, that's irregular. Yeah, so I'm not going to commit myself to that. That's a thingamajig. That is a proper thingamajig. That's nailed on 100%. One-sided thingamajig. There we go. Love the Crotal bell. I reckon it's about a 17th century one, and what they used to do is they used to put the maker's mark on one side of the bell on the bottom, and so if you turn it around like that, then it used to have the farmer's mark on the other side. So I mean, I wish that was complete. I mean, like I said on the video, when they ring for the first time in 300 or 400 years, that's really quite cool. It really is. There'll be people watching this going, no, it's not really. There's more to life. But hey, I enjoy it. And there we go. My favourite, my find of the day. The East Kent Regiment. This is an officer's lapel badge. Pre-WW1, because after that they had the buffs written down here. I don't know why the buffs. I don't know. From East Kent Regiment they got the buffs. BUFFS. And I asked my grandfather what it stood for years ago. He told me it was buried under 50 foot of yes, well you can imagine. So there you go. Star find. Fantastic. Right guys, I shall see you on the next video. Thanks for watching. Leave a thumbs up or leave a comment. Cheers. Bye bye.